actually be that hard to fix, to close that whole deficit. All you got to do is go back to the Clinton tax rates, get rid of the Bush tax cuts, tax the wealthy a little more, and bring the troops home. That's a lot of where the money goes. And when I say the troops, I don't mean just Iran and Afghanistan. I mean, I'm thinking of the future. Iraq and Afghanistan, but like Germany. Hello, I think we won that one. I think we got them, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. I think that's a cold case now. Even the Hitlers in Argentina, it's got to be 110, 120. A lot of energy. It's just the energy in the afternoon. It's really hard. I mean, why are we still in Afghanistan? A country that all 15 families working as a team without flying on a map. We've been training the Afghan police for 9 years. We taught Kate Gospel to do the cha-cha in 3 weeks. At some point, you gotta give up on that. I mean, I love Obama, but he sounds really just like Bush. Says it more eloquently, but it's still fighting over there. Don't fight over here. It's either Fallujah or Dollywood. There's no in between. Hey, memo, they're already here. That's why it's so stupid to be doing this. All the recent attacks have come from American citizens. And that's lucky for us that they were Americans, because like most Americans, they were ill-educated fuck-ups who did their job lackadaisically. First we had the Christmas Day bomber, came all the way on a special mission from Yemen to light his underwear on fire. Couldn't do that. The shoe bomber couldn't light his shoe on fire. I'm sure you remember this, the Times Square bomber could not make gasoline explode. Not making this up, locked himself out of his car bomb. You know that terrorist training camp where they're always on the monkey board? I think that's a part of school. I don't think they should get accreditation for that. And if you feel safer, maybe you shouldn't, because Captain Underpants, he got on the plane. He stopped himself, but he got on the plane, even though he was on the no-fly list, had a one-way ticket, paid in cash, no luggage, no coats going to Detroit in the winter. And his name was Mohammed Kabuli. You know that Obama spent $1 billion to get Gaddafi, and Bush spent $1 trillion to get Saddam. He did it smart. Of course, they hate that about him. And he actually runs things like a ruthless CEO. People say, how did things get so bad in Washington? It's not a mystery. Information-free, knowledge-challenged, brain-dead amateurs got elected by the tea people. That's why we're having a big debate over whether we should pay our bills. But America never had that before. These people, all of them in Congress, at least understood it's for shit we already bought. But when they live in that bubble, I mean, you could shout for shit we already bought. It doesn't matter. Nothing gets in that bubble. The Republicans, they have some nerve. When they're in office, they act like fucking pants-pissing drunks. They spend money, they never pay for anything. As soon as they get voted out, they celebrate, who spent all this money out? I blacked out. What happened? Someone must have spent a fucking fortune because now we can't spend anything. At some point, the left moved to the center, and the right just got on a Short bus to crazy cat. That Republican Party should change their name to Joe Billy Bob's Confederate Gun Club. And this idea I hear all the time about how the moderates in both parties should get to... No, there are no moderates in that party. Obama tried that. It's a misnomer. Republican moderate. It's like friendly shark or straight priest. Now, I hesitate to throw around the word treason. I wouldn't go that far. But you know what? When you're rooting against the president and it's holding the whole country hostage, that's not exactly patriotic. I mean, no Republican could take a lot of that. None of them can take a lie detector test and say that their plan isn't to keep the economy in the cracker for another year and then blame it on black people. That's the plan. What I don't get is why Obama goes half in on their shitty ideas, especially when we're talking about budgets. You know, when they threaten the poor and children and the elderly and the planet, as they do, it's not the Democrats' job to go, yeah, great, now let's talk about how much we're going to fuck them. No, that's when you threaten their shit. They threaten programs, you threaten the Pentagon. Just threaten to threaten. I mean, we have one fighter plane, the F-22, which we've never used. It's already cost over $80 billion. We got 3 wars going, never used this plane. Phil Spector has killed more people. Than the F-22. This year, Obama went to the Chamber of Commerce, that lobbying group of Wall Street people and big business, and he apologized to them for not coming so they're ready to kiss their ass. I'm like, why is he apologizing to them? Government saved Wall Street's ass, not the other way around. They should be apologizing to him. A lot of these banks wouldn't exist. AIG would be a Halloween supply store. There would be no American automobile industry. There would be no Ford. There would be no GM. There would be no Chrysler. Chrysler, I can live with that, actually. I don't know why we had to say Chrysler, right? I guess we wanted a product in the market for that hard to reach 75 to 100-year-old demographic. When it's your last car, make it a Chrysler. If you plow through a farmer's market in broad daylight, you need the strength of a Chrysler. But no, Obama, he's not a blamer. You know, he's too nice to them. Never blames the right wing for anything. Even when it's, you know, the party of deregulation fucks up the economy. They don't get blamed for that. The party of drill, baby, drill fucks up the Gulf of Mexico. They don't get blamed. The party of assault weapons, they don't get blamed when somebody in Arizona fires one of those off. You know, Obama went down there and made a big speech. He said, hey, read the book of Job. Shit happens. Let's not go pointing fingers. There's not one side in this country that loves guns more than the other. Yes, there is. When I read the phrase armed compound in a secluded area, I don't think, yeah, probably bipartisan in there. Maybe I want to make some time out there. I mean, you can have a gun. You just don't. They love it. They love guns. You know, it's a necessity maybe, but it's, you know, it's like antibiotics. I don't like polish my amoxicillin. They're both, you know, both sides that are bought off by special interests. Just, come on, the right-wing special interests are scarier. scarier than the teachers' union. They're responsible for more inflation. Okay. You don't think every Republican senator now is in the pocket of big oil? There's not a single Republican. You're cheering for it, okay. There's not a single one who will say that global warming is real. They're all on the page that it's a hoax to make Al Gore rich. How do we know it's a hoax? Because last winter it snowed. That's the reasoning. It's like saying the sun isn't real because last night it got dark. America likes oil. It's one of those macho. They like drilling. You know, you see these guys, these Republicans at the convention, they always chant drill, baby. So they love that because they're fucking lamos who can't get laid themselves. Drill, baby, drill. That's like, I mean, we're gonna die getting our energy in a macho fashion and wind, which is gay. Blow, baby, blow. We're at the drill. Fucking drill it. Fucking get our oil away from